Hey, what's up, listener? Thanks for pressing play this week on the Jock and Nerd podcast. The Walking Dead pulls a fast one as Andrew Lincoln's Rick Grimes exit the show. The Disney streaming service has a name and announces another Star Wars spin-off series, and the epic final season of Game of Thrones will have the biggest on-screen battle ever. Plus, we take a scroll through our awesome Jock and Nerd Nation Facebook group and discuss stuff you guys are geeked about, like Aquaman and Avengers 4, and a whole bunch more, all in this edition of the Jock and Nerd Weekly for Thursday, November 8th, 2018.
Check. Check one. All right. This is really fans out there. Let's give it up. We're jocking, we nerding. We funny, disturbing. We're jocking, we nerding. We spoiler alert. Oh yeah. We're jocking, we nerding. We funny, disturbing. Oh yeah. I'm jocking, we nerding. We spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What's up, listener? Welcome to the Jock and Nerd podcast, where we give you comic book and superhero TV and movie news, reviews, and whatever we choose every week. Jock and Nerd. My name is Imran.
My name's Anthony.
He's the Jock.
And he's the nerd.
And that puppet over there is Rugboy. What's up, Rug? Sorry I used the P word.
Whoa.
Are you triggered?
I am triggered.
Oh,
I need a
geez.
safe space.
I'm sorry. We're good. You know what?
Can I hide in your asshole?
You can come right in. This podcast is a safe space for jocks and nerds.
It's a wide space.
It's a wide, girthy, safe space for lovable, geeky,
it's been worn out by many
degenerates, which we all are. Hashtag Felty Rights.
You gonna let him talk about your asshole like that?
Look, everyone with that controller, the PlayStation 4 controller in there, everyone wants a piece.
Hey, listen, he got it warmed up and everything. Lubed it up, greased it up.
Turns out I play the Spider-Man game way better when it's shoved up the asshole.
I think he put the whole PlayStation in it.
Oh, God.
So, but if it wasn't a bright red before, it is now. New listener, thanks for joining us. You may be really confused and disturbed. If you are, we have done our job. Talking nerd. But we're going to be talking about a lot of things. There's going to be a bunch of geek news, bunch of articles to refer to. So make sure you visit our website. The show notes for this episode can be found at jockandnerd.com/247. You can play along. There's also links on how to subscribe to the show so you never miss it. You can find this show everywhere that shows are. And yeah, that's about it. Visit the website, please. I put a lot of work into it.
You do.
Somebody validate my
Just
work.
go there, goddammit. There's things.
Just give me just one click, baby. Just give me one click. All right, let's get to the news, you bastard.
The Jock and Nerd podcast.
This week's news segment, I am focusing on TV and streaming service news specifically because a lot of crazy shit broke, but we have to start by talking about The Walking Dead. Even though,
why?
Because nobody's watching it. I'm still watching it. I know you guys aren't watching it.
Nope.
But they managed to generate a little bit of buzz this week when they aired the Andrew Lincoln's last episode as Rick Grimes. You know, when they announced this earlier this year, I was...
Wait, is this a season finale?
No, this is like episode 6.
Why is it his last episode?
I don't know. This is just the episode.
How did it end?
Oh, boy. Just wait. A whole bunch of crazy things happened. My first question is, when I tell you the Rick Grimes' last episode in Walking
Did
Dead...
you hit the spoiler thing?
I'm going to hit spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Because we can't talk about this without me spoiling it. I know nobody's watching it anyways. But when I tell you this was the last episode of Rick Grimes, what do you guys think would happen in this episode?
He dies.
I think that's too obvious. No.
They pulled a fucking fast one. They pulled a swerve. It was a little gimmicky, a little schlocky. Here's what happened. The episode before, Andrew Lincoln is on a horse, and he's taking this herd of zombies and kind of leading them away. He gets to this point in the road where he was going to go. There's another herd coming at him that he was not expecting. He turns around. The horse gets spooked. He gets thrown off and impaled on rebar that goes right through him.
Oh, shit.
And he's lying on this concrete rebar. These two hordes are coming closer. The horse is there. That's the end of the last week's episode. So this week, you're like, how the fuck is he going to get out of this? So, of course, improbably, he takes his belt, loops it over the rebar, and fucking pulls himself off this 12-inch piece of rebar that goes straight through him. Doesn't bleed out right away, of course, gets on a horse. The whole episode is him kind of hallucinating in and out of consciousness and meeting people. So we see Herschel come back. John Bernthal as Shane is in this. He sees Sasha. All the people have died. The whole time he's on this horse kind of leading this herd. He gets to a point where there's this bridge that they built. There just happens to be tons of dynamite on this bridge. His plan is to lead the herd over the bridge below the dynamite. So he's standing there. They're coming over. He still hasn't bled out this whole episode. Just as Daryl and Carol and Michonne all arrive to see Rick take a shot at the dynamite, blowing up the bridge and presumably himself.
Oh, shit.
And it's a big emotional moment.
So you don't know if he's dead.
Well, hold on. The whole time there's this other weird side plot going on with that girl, Jadis, the trash lady. Remember the trash lady? Remember that one trash episode where people thought they spotted a blooper and there was a helicopter in the background?
Yeah.
That was not a blooper. They fucking set this shit up way back then. She's been communicating with these helicopter people. They're talking about coming and getting her and taking her. She's joining their community. You don't know who these people are. They're like, we need a A person. We need a B person. Do you have an A person? I don't know. Nobody knows what the fuck this is. The helicopter's coming. And at the last minute, they see her at the very end of the episode. They see her look over to the bridge, and Rick is underneath the bridge, washed up. He's fine. Nothing happened. She grabs him. She radios them on the walkie-talkie. She's like, I have a B person. Come get us. This fucking helicopter comes down, takes the two of them, and they fly off. That's the last we see of Rick Grimes.
I'm glad I never have to watch.
Wait, who gets flies off?
Jadis, the trash lady, Rick Grimes, who is near death, bleeding out, gets put on this chopper. And they
random ass chopper
that nobody knows who the fuck these people are. Okay.
Get to the chopper.
Okay, they fly. But the show is not over. Right? When we started the season, they had jumped like 6 months. Negan's in jail. Right after that moment, here's what you see. This is fucking crazy what they did. It's a new group of people. You don't know who these people are. They're fighting off a zombie horde. They get surrounded. They're about to go down. All of a sudden, headshots. Bing, bing, bing. These walkers go down. The camera pans over. There's like an 8-year-old girl standing there. The people are like, who are you? The camera cuts to the floor. Rick Grimes' hat is there. She picks up the hat. She goes, Judith Grimes. Fucking, it jumps ahead about 5 or 6 years.
Oh, shit.
Right there at the end of the episode, and that's where it ends. The last living Grimes on Walking Dead is now an 8-year-old Judith Grimes. They've jumped ahead 6 years in the future.
I think the biggest crime in this is that they forgot about Scott Grimes.
Who was Scott Grimes?
I just put his Google into the show notes.
Scott.
And you remember Scott Grimes?
Grimes? It was who the fuck is Scott? Scott Richard Grimes. Oh, the voice guy.
He's just an actor that's named Scott Grimes. That's in like all kinds of stupid shit.
He's in the Orville.
I like that you fucking Imran was like deep into his fucking storytelling.
Then he just gives me a Scott Grimes.
And Imran's like, what?
Fuck is Scott Grimes? There was a thing where Rick had a brother.
Just as I can imagine anybody who's listening to this right now, Googling this on their phone, going, oh, that guy?
Yeah, you know Scott Grimes.
That fucking guy.
You've seen him. Scott Grimes is in everything.
So it ends and it's 8 years now in the future.
Yes. They show little clips.
Right. I mean, whatever.
Right now.
It doesn't really bother me.
It's fucking crazy.
It's Judith.
So it's Judith Grimes. But here, the minute it ends, Talking Dead starts. Scott Gimple has a bunch of announcements. There's a barrage of press releases hit the internet all at once. Here's what's going on. Andrew Lincoln will never return to The Walking Dead, but Rick Grimes' story is not done. They are working on 3 TV movies, 2-hour movies for television that are going to tell the story of Rick Grimes.
They're TV movies.
They're TV movies. They're gonna tell the story of Rick Grimes from that moment in the helicopter. What happens between that and the 6-year time jump what it cuts to.
What happened to my boy Negan?
Negan is still in jail. So here's another hilarious thing. This was also Lauren Cohan, Maggie's last episode. but they wrote her out so badly, she's just going to disappear. She finally got a little bit of closure. The whole time, Rick is like, if Maggie comes here, don't let her in. Because the conflict this season is Rick let Negan live to start a civilization, and like Daryl and Maggie, like the motherfucker needs to die. He needs to pay for what he's done. So Maggie finally confronts Negan. She's about to kill him for Glenn's death when he uncharacteristically breaks down and starts blubbering. And I don't know, I couldn't tell if he was playing her. He's like, please kill me. I want to be with my wife. He tells the story of his wife having cancer and dying before this. And he's crying, and he's so pathetic that she lets him live. She puts him back in the cell and walks out. And that's the last we're going to see out of Maggie. They're going to just comment on the fact that she's gone in the 6-year jump.
So do you think that the 6-year jump is a way to refresh the series and get people to come back and go, okay, they're starting anew?
I think so. I think the people
How do you feel about this, Anthony?
Ooh, thanks for asking me. Even though I asked a question earlier, I could not be more bored by what Imran's talking about.
It doesn't get you pumped for the show at all.
Are any hot chicks involved in this? That's my first question. I'm sorry to be a male chauvinist thing, but like if there's not left?
I don't know.
That helps a little bit.
It does. I mean, Rosita, I always thought was very sexy. She's still on the show.
She's still.
Which one was Rosita?
Rosita was the
girl that was hooking up with the redhead.
Yeah, with Abraham in the beginning.
Yeah, she's very cute.
Yes. So, dude, what they're going to do, Scott Gimple said this. He's also said we're going to make all sorts of different little kind of...
So, wait, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
So the next episode is going to be them 8 years into the future?
Yep.
Okay, and then they're doing these movies later?
Yep. We don't know when the movies are going to happen. They said they're working on the first one. But then there's going to be prequels. There's going to be spin-offs. They're working on original content for the web. They signed this crazy deal with Daryl and Carol. I think Daryl's going to be the face of it. But those actors signed an unprecedented franchise deal, meaning they probably got a lot of money and they can be used in any format, whether it's for a streaming service or just online or these spin-offs or whatever.
I don't know. It seems like to me, if your show is losing ratings, the last thing you want to do is throw a shit ton more content in different forms.
The most perplexing thing is Gimple even said on Talking Dead, he's like, don't worry, we're not going to oversaturate it. We've taken our notes from what's happened to Star Wars. But Anthony, to your point, how can a show that's pretty much run out of ideas, all the viewers have left, how are you planning to go on for another 10 years of content? This seems
like really, really bad. It's a big fuck up.
That's
a big fuck up right there.
They are putting all their eggs behind this Walking Dead, the future of the Walking Dead, and this franchise. And he wants to make it global.
Out.
They should be getting out. Gimple is doubling fucking down.
Yeah, that's weird.
On the Walking Dead shit.
It's the worst idea ever.
He's been planning this for years, apparently. So regarding Andrew Lincoln, the reason he left the show is he just wanted to spend more time with his family. He's literally been living in Georgia for like 9 years. So these movies will allow him. He's an English
dude in Georgia.
Yeah, and he's an English dude in Georgia. The movies will allow him to come for a little while, shoot the movies, and go back. He still wants to do it, but he's also said he's never going to be on the show again. So we're never going to see the Rick Grimes, which is crazy because Kirkman, this is the whole impetus for this series in the comics. Robert Kirkman was like, I want to follow Rick Grimes as long as I can. So now they're introducing.
Now we're following Judith.
Now we're following Judith and whoever. They're introducing more stuff from the comics, but the comics can't spoil this show too much anymore because they really made a huge diversion.
Wish I had more to comment.
Fucking Scott Grimes cameo can save the show. That's what I think. Throw Scott Grimes in there.
For my DJ heads out there, R.L. Grime.
I've heard of him. He's a good DJ.
He is a good
I've heard some of his
They should also bring in R.L. Stein and then do a Goosebumps spinoff.
So, look, listener, let me know if you have been watching The Walking Dead, if this gets you back into Walking Dead, or if you will continue, like me, and watching every episode.
They should bring in Dr. Seuss and do a bunch of nursery rhymes.
And they should do a bunch of nursery rhymes with Negan and a Fleegan.
And then bring in the band Sublime.
Join our Facebook group. Let us know.
There is a singer named Grimes, too.
Grimy?
Yes.
Also, there was that Simpsons character. Wasn't that Frank Grimes? who got killed in the one episode. That's a great episode. Anyway,
Busta Grimes.
Anyways, look, listen.
I actually seen Busta Rhymes like a week and a half ago.
What? Really?
Live.
Where?
Whoa.
Live?
He performed at a club I was at.
Shit.
He was quite overweight.
Yeah, he's gotten a little big. He's always been
He was
tall,
big.
but
And he
wide
didn't have the braids. It was really weird.
Oh, he didn't have the little frilly.
Hey, man.
He shaved his head.
Oh,
That
yeah.
motherfucker's old.
Dude.
But he was still rapping really fast.
Listen, Busta
Yeah, of
Rhymes,
course.
Tribe Called Quest, the scenario, Busta Rhymes verse at the very end. Fantastic. Listener, join the Facebook group and hang out with all of our lovable degenerates, geeky
I
degenerates.
like that we just shit all over your fucking news there.
I was dumbfounded.
That's exactly what we're here for.
That is what
Yes,
you're here
I
for.
know.
But like this shit they pulled, I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is all this shit
I
going
mean, it's
on?
not the worst idea in the world to go with an 8-year jump. I'm just wondering why they're doing all the prequels, spin-offs, and movies.
Yeah, they're going hard.
I mean, I think an 8-year jump actually, if I'm being a little bit honest,
Yeah.
that's probably what the show needs. Because
Yes.
if I was still watching the show, I'd
Yes.
be tired of hanging out with these same
But-
characters for this long.
Yep.
To the point, 8 years from when Walking Dead happens, they should have this shit already figured out.
Right.
Should they? Maybe. Are there still?
maybe
There
it should
shouldn't
just
be
be
any more
done.
Walking Dead.
That's fair. That's
Like-
the point.
They should be like, all right, well, we figured this out. When someone dies, you just
shoot him in the head. There's no more zombies. We've cleared it
Yeah,
out.
there's no more zombies.
Maybe
That's
they'll
it.
go to other cities and see
That's
what the
true.
fuck happened. Like what?
We would have had this shit figured out. It would just be part of life. Like when someone dies, you just fucking smash your
Yeah,
heads in.
this is how we live now. I mean, and
Yeah.
how am I not gonna watch the next episode? I gotta fucking find
Every
out.
once in a while, there'll be a stray motherfucker who got killed by like a serial killer or something. That
Also,
didn't get done.
you're gonna get a bunch of new characters, which should refresh the
That
show
would
a
be
little
fucking
bit.
awesome. If they did like a regular show,
Yeah.
like regular modern day life,
Yeah.
like resumes.
Yeah.
But then there's just every once in a while, some motherfucker forgets to pop someone through the head after they die.
So there's like little zombie
or some guy
warnings.
dies taking a shit,
Yeah.
no one knows about
Yeah.
it for a week. Yeah.
Well, that's like that. There's a great British show.
Yeah. I like he answers himself. He's like, yeah, that was good.
That's brilliant.
What is that? There was a British show about zombies, and it was they had an undead syndrome, and they were being the show was about how they were reintroduced to society. People were coming back to life, but then they would be reintroduced, but they were discriminated against. Some places,
No, I'm not talking about that.
it's a
shit. I'm
very
talking
good
about
show. I
actual
can't remember the name of the
zombies.
show.
I don't know. It sounds like
In Flesh, in Living, something like that. Anyways, good show.
In living color.
In living color. Look, what was I saying? But join our Facebook group, Jock and Nerd Nation, because it's closed, it's exclusive. You can geek out there. It's a safe space for geeks and nerds.
No, it's not.
No?
No, it's fucking
It's a
full
safe
of
space for degenerates. I'm saying it's a safe
Just funny
space
people.
for funny degenerates.
Yeah.
Welcome this week, listeners, David Worthy and Billy Trosper.
We are not worthy.
We are not worthy, David, and we won't prosper with Billy Trosper.
Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper. I gotta say,
He's heard that 1,000
I'm
times.
sure
in his
you've
life.
heard
The most unoriginal joke.
all the
you've ever
prosper
made.
jokes.
Starship Trospers.
Starship Trosper. Shout out to Blake Braden this week, who's put a great post. I've marked it as an announcement. It is a show feedback post, and let me tell
I like
you,
that.
we love constructive criticism. In fact, secretly, listener, every podcaster loves constructive criticism, but they're afraid to ask for it, but they secretly want it. So I've left this
You need
thread
some
up.
new music.
I've left this thread up, and actually one of the things I've worked into this show right away, just to show you guys, I can work in your suggestions, but
Imran listens to you.
I listen and I react. I've left the thread up, so you guys add. Don't be afraid. Be nice. Be constructive in there, and then send us roast audio where you're mean and petty, and you hurt our feelings for our 250th episode coming up, because we need more of those. Don't make us look like assholes when nobody has something bad to say. That would be odd.
They have plenty of bad shit. to
There's
say.
plenty of bad shit to say. All right, moving on. This shit broke today. We finally have the name for Disney's Netflix killer.
Oh shit.
Their streaming service, and it's not Mouseflix like Joey Austin wanted. It's not the Diz like Ray Swanson wanted. And I thought it should be called D's Nuts. It's not that either.
It could be.
It's the very uninspiring Disney Plus.
Well,
Disney Plus.
that actually, I was going to comment on the group, but it makes there's a little synergy here because ESPN is owned by Disney.
Yes.
And their streaming service is called
And they have ESPN
Plus.
Don't they? Yes.
So there's some synergy.
So
there.
there's brand consistency, and there's a little logo. It says Disney Plus, and there's a little thing. But Bob Iger was on a what are these earnings called? He revealed the name and a couple of other interesting details. He says Disney's core brands are going to live within 5 hubs on this service. So there's going to be like a Disney section, a Marvel section, Star Wars section, Pixar, and National Geographic. So these little micro platforms, hyper niche.
National Geographic is what they got from that Fox deal.
Right. They can roll that in, so it sounds like it's their own little cable bundle, honestly. But more exciting news, they have confirmed the Loki series
Geek Boner.
with Tom Hiddleston starring, and they announced a second live-action Star Wars series joining Jon Favreau's The Mandalorian. They're doing a prequel to a prequel, a Rogue One prequel series focused on Diego Luna's character Cassian Andor, who spoilers.
This is before he dies.
Of course, they all die at the end of Rogue One. So this is the prequel to the Star Wars prequel Rogue One. This may be like him like tussling with Jabba the Hutt and shit. Like this could be kind of cool. I kind of liked his character in Rogue One. What'd you guys think? Would you watch a streaming show?
I mean, he was fine, but I wouldn't be the guy that would, make a series about.
It is a weird pick. Just give him a whole show. Diego Luna was the lead in Rogue One.
Yeah,
Cassian.
the
the
guy with the robot. The robot was cooler than the guy.
Yes, with was that K2SO or was that the other movie?
Yeah, like if you don't have that guy in there, like the robot, they should just make the robot. He's the sidekick.
If it's Cassian and K2 TV show, that would be a great. I fucking watch that show.
They need the robot. Without the robot, no one's gonna watch this shit. He's like the perfect foil to this guy because the other Cassian's kind of like milquetoast to me.
Yeah, the character was.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything that stands out. Like, did he have a moment that he stood out?
I mean, he was badass, and you saw him like
he did nothing. Like, can you
name
one thing that he said?
No.
Okay, I can name fucking shit that the fucking robot said that was fucking funny.
The robot definitely needs to be in the show. I don't know what you call this show either.
You don't hang a fucking show on a guy that you can't even quote.
Do you call this Rogue 1.5 or pre-Rogue One?
Cassian Protein,
Rogue -1. It's a prequel to a prequel. Anyways, they're on track to launch late next year when their contract with Netflix expires.
I'm reading this article, so they're also going to run Hulu.
Yes,
they're also in charge of Hulu.
They got 60% stake.
Yeah, so Hulu's going to be general entertainment, while Disney's going to be their family-friendly stuff.
Oh, what's that mean?
So what I'm thinking is, this is just my guess.
Yeah.
Any of that stuff like that they got from Fox, or maybe some of that darker shit that they're looking to run.
The more mature stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Disney Plus will be Disney,
they can
Pixar,
keep it
Marvel,
family
Star Wars.
friendly and polished.
You got 2 platforms. You can go to your Hulu and get your like Aliens or your Daredevil or crazier shit, and then you can go to Disney Plus and get the Disney brands that you like know and love.
They keep doing the Netflix Marvel shows on the Hulu. That's interesting.
Yeah, they're running Hulu now.
That's interesting. Yeah, they have 60% share and a bunch of other stuff. And then they'll have they got like High School Musical coming on the thing and some other shit. Monsters Inc. show.
We know that Imran would buy it.
He said it's going to be less than Netflix.
Right. Would Rugboy pay for Disney Plus?
I don't know. If the show pays for it, I'll watch it.
Rugs, they're going to have kick-ass Star Wars shows.
The show will pay for it, yes. We will get Disney Plus.
We will get it for a side
so I won't be paying for it. So I'll watch it.
But would you pay for it if you didn't have? You wouldn't. Okay.
You wouldn't pay to see...
I don't need to. I steal shit on...
Well, that's true. But look, now that we have the Scarlet Witch show, possible Winter Soldier, Falcon buddy cop show, definitely a Loki show. You know what's interesting about the Loki? Have you heard that rumor, that kind of theory people have had about Loki and what hand he uses to stab people in every movie? Have you guys heard this?
No.
So apparently people have noticed that when Loki stabs a motherfucker, he always uses his left hand. Now, in Avengers Infinity War, when he went to stab Thanos.
This is already terrible.
He used the other hand. The theory is this was a mirror phantasm image or something. It was a reflection of, because how else he's gonna get a TV show.
It could be anything.
He's not dead. But and people ask Tom Hiddleston this all the time about, hey, is it true about that you were stabbing with the other hand? He's like, I
don't give a fuck about a Loki show.
No.
Without Thor in it? No.
Maybe, possibility for a cameo?
Sorry.
Loki's a great character, though.
I'm going to put this myth, I'm going to debunk this shit.
Debunk the theory, Anthony. Do it.
Before the fucking Infinity War movie came out, everyone was like, what's the Infinity Stones? What's the Soul Stone?
Yeah.
Oh, it's his name, Thanos.
Oh, right.
Tesseract.
Yeah.
Ether.
Yeah. H,
necklace.
right.
Orb. Scepter.
That shit
the
didn't
H
happen.
is Heimdall. It's Heimdall has a Soul Stone.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
No.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with this fucking hand. Get the fuck out of here. The internet has way too much goddamn time. Get the fuck out of here with this fucking hand.
These actually came true.
These are people that never leave their basement and don't know what a vagina looks like.
If you guys really
you can't listen to them.
Watch this over and over again to figure out what if he's left-handed stabber.
He was I can't believe you would put that bullshit on this podcast.
But it's possible that he's projecting himself from somewhere else, which is why, and he wasn't actually there.
Maybe, but it's a fucking hand. Get the hell out of here.
Okay, so look, moving on, not to leave.
If that's like a Martha thing.
It is, yes.
Hanging on.
Yeah, that'd be really bad.
I used my left hand.
See, it wasn't really me. Didn't you notice?
Wasn't really me.
I wasn't
there. And then they cut, and it's like, look, it's the left hand this time.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I knew it. See, fucking Reddit was right.
If the show, if Loki's the show when it happens, if they brought him back, like. If it was a prequel, or if it's like him in an alternate universe, or if it's him like respawned in like another person's body, like I'm okay with that. But if they just like do some bullshit Coulson stuff where they bring him back, like that's really cheap.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what it'll be, Anthony.
It probably will be.
Oh fuck.
We'll find out in Avengers 4. Like
all y'all.
What is going to happen?
Not above that shit.
No, I know they're not above that.
Pull a fast one on you. They'll
do some fucking lame ass bullshit. You know that.
Do you guys think that this is going to hurt Netflix at all?
Yeah.
You think people will leave the Netflix, or just they won't get as many subscribers?
No, I actually disagree. I think that what's happened is Netflix has started to find itself.
Yes.
And it doesn't need Marvel anymore.
That's correct.
Yeah, I think that the Marvel shows, even though that I do look forward to them, I am looking forward to like what the next Stranger Things is going to be, or what the next great series. Like Altered Carbon was actually a good time, and that leads into the next story.
Yes,
by the
good
way.
segue. Stranger Things season 3 is I'm excited for.
Let me just comment real quick. I think it will. I think Netflix has obviously restructured their business to be more of the original program, like great original programming, or like stuff that you should be watching. Like they're making their own content now. They're not just aping everyone else's shit and putting it on there.
Right.
The other thing is, like with Disney, I'm really, if you, like Bob Iger said in an interview a couple months ago, like if you were to say you were to start a streaming service with like Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, all the Fox stuff, and National Geographic, I'd be like, man, that's pretty formidable.
Yeah,
like, that's a really good streaming service. So that's why I think they're going to have a lot of.
That's a big gorilla
really cool
right there.
Stuff.
Yeah, man.
Well, you know what? I think that it's more of the same, right?
Yeah,
that's the way I think about it. It's like you already know what you're getting. I mean, if you like that, that's cool. But like, I want to be surprised.
Sure.
I want to not know what the fuck is coming at me. Like, I want something to come out of the blue and be like, I didn't know I wanted that. Like Game of Thrones, I didn't know I wanted that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Until HBO just fucking said, fucking watch this shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Weren't you surprised that? I was going to say, sorry, the Sopranos. Weren't you surprised 5 minutes ago when Cassian Andor was going to get his first show?
No,
boom, that's a surprise.
See, that was not. You're not going to get anything like that because first of all, you know what's coming down the. You know it's going to be a Marvel property. You know it's going to be a Star Wars property. You already know there is no like. They might unearth something that's great, but they're going to water it down because they can't do it like they should do it. Like they can't do like, Kraven's Last Hunt
something
with any kind of gravitas if they fucking water it down.
Right. No, that's like a very good point.
I mean, you're right. On the one hand, it will be consistent. On the other hand, it's going to be very safe and polished and nicely packaged, and not
you'll know what's coming because you'll know the stories. Or you're going to know where it's derived from. You're not going to have.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, because if I'm like, I want to see some good MCU shit, this is familiar, it's comfortable, this is kind of what I want to see. Same thing with the Star Wars. If that Favreau series is like Game of Thrones good in the Star Wars world, I think that's going to be huge for them.
Well, that's a high bar.
It won't be Game of Thrones because they won't be doing what Game of Thrones.
They're spending that much money, though.
Yeah, but they're going into dark places with Game of Thrones. They're doing things with people that makes you hate them and love it at the same time. Disney can never do that.
No. Yeah, it's a good point.
They can never make those kind of characters that are dichotomies and have a dark side and a light side,
nuanced, and and make you question them.
These guys are like, they're nuanced to a degree, but at the end of the day, they're flat. Like, look at what they did to Spider-Man. They took out all of his nuance.
Yeah, pretty much.
To make him likable.
Yeah, they sacrificed that for the likability and just give him a bunch of tech. He doesn't got to worry about nothing.
I'm not like really a big Marvel, like, I think that the drones are going to love Marvel. Like, the people who just kind of like, or went into the mainstream and stuff. But I think the people who are really into like art forms.
Yeah.
And see what can push. Like, I want to see the lines get blurred. I want to see them push the envelope. I want to see them go to the edge and maybe a little bit over. I don't like this whole politically correct, like everything squeaky clean time.
It's not the 90s anymore, Ruggs. They don't do that shit anymore.
But you know what? We're losing something by doing that.
We are, absolutely.
We're being groomed into these things that we're not.
It's becoming corporate. It's corporate filmmaking.
Yes. So I hope that Netflix will still take some risks.
Your ass is corporate, man.
Corporate ass.
You got a corporate ass.
Man, she got a nice corporate ass on her. Have you ever said that about her?
It all depends. I think that Disney's great for families.
Yes.
But then once you fucking get some hair on your balls.
You go to Netflix. They know their market and they are aiming this directly at the market. So let's talk about Netflix. Not to leave them out of the situation. The guys that kind of led the charge and started this whole thing.
The pioneers
of streaming original content at its company's first ever content showcase in Asia. Netflix unveiled a collection of new original series and films from Japan, Taiwan, Thailand, and South Korea.
Oh, shit.
Getting very Asian over there, Netflix. Here's what's two projects to get both you guys excited. First, Pacific Rim anime series.
No, you're totally you're totally overjudging how excited I would be about an anime show.
It is not live action. It's an original anime series that's going to expand on the first two movies. You're going to have kaiju. You're going to have Jaegers. It's going to be about two siblings.
Oh, I'm all in on this.
See? There you go.
That's the guy that would be in on it.
It'll be about an idealistic teenage boy and his naive younger sister who are forced to pilot an abandoned Jaeger across the hostile landscape in a desperate attempt to find their missing parents. Showrunners are people who worked on Thor Ragnarok, X-Men Evolution, and it's being produced by Legendary Entertainment themselves.
Cool.
Hopefully it's good and they know how to butter their bread.
They fucked up on that Godzilla show, but that was Toho.
No, they fucking completely shit the bed on that. They made it the most uninteresting.
I don't even want to watch the other two parts. I watched the first one. It does not make me want to watch anymore.
Yeah.
Ruggs, you mentioned Altered Carbon a little while ago, which was an amazing Netflix original 10-episode sci-fi live-action show. It is also getting an anime feature set in the same universe.
I think this is going to be what the Animatrix was.
Oh, I like that.
Remember the Animatrix? The Animatrix. Dude, what a fucking great idea.
It's fucking awesome.
They explain all of the fucking the backstory to the Matrix, which is, I think the Matrix is still, to this day, one of the best things
except for the sequels. The Animatrix should have been what the sequels should have been, was just exploring.
I don't even mind the
Matrix.
sequels that much. But the sequels, like, they do take it down a notch.
You missed the whole point of having this fucking awesome Matrix.
Yeah, it's true. But I mean, they had things that they wanted to say, so they did that. They're trying to spread this thing of like coming together, the two enemies coming together, and it's settling their differences, and I think that was their message of peace.
So in this Altered Carbon universe, remember, it was all about wearing different skins and having your whole consciousness in a disc that you could just change who you were living inside of. A little bit like the Matrix. I think this sounds really awesome. I will watch this. when they do this. And then there's a bunch of other anime titles that I don't, and there's Thai language originals. But
Netflix is piling on the anime. It's more and more popular every day.
Dude, internationally, Netflix has tons of Bollywood movies. It's got like German movies. Like it hits every country's kind of sweet spot, which is very smart of them. Like
that's smart.
As big
in a world screaming for representation.
Yes, it's all there.
It's all there. Like if you're a person of brown skin from Asia,
you can,
there are movies that you can watch
in your language. Yes.
If you're a Korean dude, there's movies to watch. There's fucking tons of shit to watch. So it's like it's there. I mean, it's available to you like never before.
Yes, and this may be the one thing that sets them apart from the Disney because Disney can't do that, but they're going to be doing other things.
I mean, across the board, they've been really trying to bring like cultural diversity. From every country.
Absolutely.
I'm not talking about just Asia. I'm talking about Hispanic Spanish-speaking languages, everything.
Yep.
There's shows all over the place. So they're all there.
There's great international movies on there and documentaries and stuff.
Yeah.
So good for Netflix. This battle next year is going to be so fucking fascinating to see what both sides pull. Finally, in the TV news segment, Game of Thrones, guys. We just talked about a little bit of Game of Thrones. Season 8 reportedly will be coming
when?
First half of 2019, maybe April. Oh. The final 6 episodes, 7 episodes, still it's been over a year since we've had any new Game of Thrones. I found a couple of really interesting articles talking about what they've been going through, what they have in store. This one from Vice is amazing because the shit they're going through to prevent spoilers is some unprecedented shit. To prevent spoilers, they fed the actors lines through earpieces so the scripts couldn't leak. So they didn't give them a script. They just gave them their lines. They filmed a bunch of decoy endings and reportedly even changed the show's name to the Tree of Life during production to throw people off. Here's the fucking craziest thing. They were reporting that they were using anti-drone guns to shoot spy cameras out of the sky.
Oh, shit.
One of the guys who works on set told Entertainment Weekly if a drone flies above sets, there's a thing that can kill the drones, which is really cool. It creates a field around it, and the drones just drop. It's X-Men.
Godzilla's field.
Yes, that's fucking crazy. Drone killers.
Has that Shin Godzilla where he makes the drones fall onto this guy.
Oh, that's right. They can't get near him in the in the thing. So all of this. To prevent spoilers, amazing. And now there's descriptions of a huge battle. If you guys remember the Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah,
that's pretty big.
It took 25 days to shoot just that one battle. In a since deleted Instagram post back in April, an assistant director let slip that an epic war scene required 55 consecutive nights to shoot, which is fucking nuts. Peter Dinklage says it makes the Battle of the Bastards look like a theme park. According to EW, Season 8 will open with Daenerys Targaryen's army arriving at Winterfell, right? Much like Baratheon's entourage at the beginning of the show. Remember, the Night King, spoilers if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, whatever. The Night King's forces were through the wall, and he had Daenerys' dragon, Viserion. Undead ice dragon, and it says at Winterfell, characters who audiences have been following for nearly a decade will finally cross paths, igniting a sweeping battle against the army of the dead. Holy shit. I cannot wait.
It's going to be amazing
to see how, I mean, every episode they're spending like $15 million a fucking episode.
Beautiful. Yeah, I can't wait.
Holy crap.
And if it's
Are you going to watch Game of Thrones all over again, or
no, I'm not.
I watched a couple of episodes from the last season, just randomly when my brother-in-law was over. Wow, they were still fucking great. I may go back and watch the last season.
I might watch the Battle of the Bastards.
I might watch Battle of the Bastards, and the last season's only seven episodes.
I've never been able to watch full seasons or episodes of anything. Like once I watch them.
Oh, you never go back?
I'll go back, but I can't watch the full episode. It just
because you're like, I've seen this. I'm wasting time.
It doesn't excite me. The only times I can rewatch things are like movies. But like for some reason, TV shows I can't.
I mean,
as long as it's not Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim. God,
Scott Pilgrim.
Damn, that movie.
Kid Harington said he cried twice when he read the end of the script. And we got sometime in 2019.
I'm ready. I mean, if it's all fan service like season 7 too, I'm so in the bag for Game of Thrones. Yeah.
I'm still good with that.
Okay, let's say let's make a prediction. Yeah. How could this disappoint?
I don't see how it can.
I mean, it has to end with someone getting the throne, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If it ends with
yeah, I guess it would be the ending, right? That's the thing.
If it ends with the Lannisters getting it, will you be unhappy? Or you be like, oh, fuck, they fucking played it. They played it.
Cersei remains on the throne.
Oh,
Good game, Cersei.
God, that would suck. I think it would make me so angry. But I don't know if I'd be angry at the show or actually angry at the Lannisters. I don't know.
What if it was Tyrion? What if Tyrion gets it?
Oh, that'd be so good.
I would let him have it.
So Tyrion would be, he's a Lannister though.
Little Jon Snow land there.
What if it's like what if the Night King lands on
Oh, fuck. I mean, the Night King has an undead army. He's got a dragon. How are you going to stop this motherfucker?
Would you guys be mad if Bran is the Night King? Because that's the rumor on the net.
And there's time travel. I mean, they kind of hinted
we already
at that.
done a little time travel.
Yeah, and they hinted that. And he does have the same nose.
And they look the fucking
They
same.
really do.
They did alter the Night King. Like from one season to another, they changed his face.
But that maybe so Bran can actually stop becoming the Night King? Maybe.
I don't know.
The only way to stop him? That's the beauty of this.
There's also the theory on the net that so Jon Snow is the one bastard,
right?
And then what's his name, Gendry,
right? He's the other bastard of Baratheon, Robert Baratheon.
He's actually a bastard Lannister.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Cersei's son.
Gendry.
Cersei's like because Gendry is like there's still whereas like Cersei had a son that she had to hide away.
Oh.
And Gendry was like, yeah, she had like beautiful yellow hair.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So there might be a thing
with that.
Daenerys,
the whole time the show's been on, has had that one mission. I love how everything is pointing there. How mad
would feminists get if Daenerys doesn't end up on the throne? If the whole show has been building towards Daenerys being on the throne.
She doesn't get it.
And she doesn't get it.
She's not going to get it. That's
too obvious, right?
It's too obvious.
What if everybody dies and nobody makes it on the throne?
What was
Daenerys is definitely dying.
You think so?
There's two shows that I can think of where the ending like had people talking in different ways.
Okay, let me see if I think of the same. What are they?
Lost.
Okay, yes.
And Sopranos.
Yeah, but not a good way.
Yes, Sopranos was the first one I thought of. Lost in a bad way.
Sopranos in a what the fuck way, right?
People talk about the Sopranos ending. It's amazing what he did, kind of, because it just cuts to black, and you can. There's little things that happen.
It was a fuck you ending.
It was a fuck you ending. Same as kind of Lost. Lost ending was bullshit. It was
a fuck you ending. What is a great ending to a show?
Breaking Bad. We'll talk about that later. Would you consider that a good ending? I don't know.
I'd say Battlestar Galactica, even though I
never got to the ending of Battlestar Galactica. I couldn't get to that.
I can tell you what the ending is.
Tell me later. No, I'm going to watch it still. Don't tell me.
Because I can't think of like TV shows that have had endings where like they were like, wow, that was awesome.
Back in the day, like MASH,
I guess MASH
was watched a lot. The last episode was like the most watched TV show
for
a long time.
Did Friends have a good ending?
I don't remember what happened. No, they like jumped ahead. It wasn't that great. Seinfeld had a great ending. They were all in jail because they were shitty people. I love that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is the ending is what everyone's gonna talk about. Like you're gonna have that ride, and like the episodes, I'm sure will be fun. Yeah. But it's really all about the ending at this point.
Game of Thrones knows how to get an ending to keep people talking, and if they could do,
you ever watch Spartacus? That's good.
I didn't watch that.
But Spartacus is on the level of some of the shows we just like culturally.
Dude, it's pretty fucking dope.
I know I'm
Spartacus.
I'm saying it's not culturally on the same level as like a Seinfeld, a MASH.
So even though it ends, Game of Thrones is not ending much like The Walking Dead. They're going to be going on. George R.R. Martin has confirmed the first of 5 prequel shows is going to be called The Long Night, and it's about the White Walkers and how they became the White Walkers.
You know what would piss me off?
Yeah.
If we had an ending where there's no resolution.
Ooh, if they troll us, if they leave it hanging.
If it's just like a
that's what the Sopranos did. There was no resolution.
That's a bullshit.
That's the Sopranos ending. Was a fuck you ending.
What was the Sopranos ending? It was like that he thought he was going to die, right?
Well, so the last scene is they're sitting in a cafe. The whole Soprano family, one at a time, is kind of coming there to meet. But the way it's cut is they linger on a background guy for a while.
So it's like their last dinner, but you don't actually
know. Then you see a guy get up and go to the bathroom. Then they cut to Meadow Soprano parking the car, and it seems shady, like something's going to happen. Then it cuts to her walking inside. Then you see Tony just kind of eyeing people. It sits down. He plays Don't Stop Believing by Journey, and it just fucking cuts to black.
Yeah,
it's just basically like that's his life now.
So in one way, it's like if you were watching...
Any minute, someone could take him out.
But I thought of it in a bunch of different ways. What if that was your Tony Soprano and you saw what he saw, which is him getting whacked and everything went black? That's one way to interpret it. The beauty of what Chase did is you can interpret this so many different ways, but it's kind of frustrating because we never found out the fuck happens.
What did David Chase do recently? Nothing.
He hasn't done anything in a long time. There was rumors of a Sopranos movie, but I don't think that's happening. I don't know. Chase, I hope Chase does something. He's a fucking great story. I mean, that's what got me on HBO was The Sopranos. I bought all like the DVD first 4 seasons. I was like, I have to have HBO. This is the best show ever. Still holds
all about
up.
Descending. I want to see what they're going to come up with.
73, dude. He's not doing
Chase
shit.
is 73.
Yeah, he's
damn.
Like,
anyways, Long Night has already cast Naomi Watts in a mystery role as a socialite hiding a dark secret. So that'll be the show after. But we got to get through fucking Game of Thrones ending first. Jesus Christ. It's going to be a long night for everyone. All right, look, let's take a break, play some promos. We'll come back and get some more geek on right after this.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Throwback Thursday from the Mr. Throwback Thursday podcast, along with my co-host Bill. Every Thursday, we bring you classic hip-hop.
Classic. Straight classic.
You know, all the good stuff, the stuff that you forgot about, the golden age, pre-golden age, back to the original era.
For all the pioneers, I'm going way back.
Each week, we bring you hip-hop headlines, so we let you know what's going on with your favorite artists from back in the day. We bring you Wu News. We dedicate an entire segment just to the Wu-Tang Clan every week.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
We bring you 2 records. One is a one and done. One is a record of the week. We give you an artist of the month. We give you all the classics.
Classic. Straight classic.
Come and check us out. Every week we're on iTunes, Stitcher, and at MrThrowbackThursday.com. And if you remember nothing else, always remember, new school stale, old school fresh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll get you back to your podcasty goodness now in a minute.
First, we'd like to take a second to tell you about our marginally better podcast, the 365 Flicks podcast.
I am the Scottish weeding whore, Chris.
And I am the Pissy X video store clerk, Kev.
And we bring you the latest movie and TV news, reviews, and rants.
All that and a bunch of top 5s that you really will not care about.
Subscribe to us on iTunes, Libsyn, and all other third-party podcasting apps.
And on top of all that, you'll get free access to our indie talk. You'll hear us speaking with directors, producers, actors, comic book creators, and artists about their experiences.
Don't forget to drop us 5 stars and follow us on the Facebooks and the Twitters.
Told him not to go in the water.
Doc and Nerd.
Listener, if you've been enjoying the show and you want more show, join our awesome fan club. Like 42 other people have. Visit jockandnerd.com/Patreon, where you can help out the show, cover some costs. You'll be supporting us in ensuring that the show comes out every week, and you get access to bonus content. The more money you give, the more shit you get, like stickers and t-shirts and picking a movie for us to review. Lots of movement on the Patreon this week, guys. I don't know if you've been following along.
Yeah, I've been
in the Facebook group. Crazy ass Seth Morgan, who is our patron saint of awesome, just impromptu.
Yeah, he's the big dog.
He's the big dog, dude.
Yeah,
he already gives us a lot of money, but he put a call out to the nation, ran a little pledge drive this week, and said, if we can get up to 10 people here who are currently not doing their part to give $1 a month, I will match it dollar for dollar.
Talking nerd. Oh, shit.
Holy shit, that's amazing. The deadline is the day this show posts. So basically, and he wanted me to play this clip, this is what he did to our listeners in the group.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
But he shamed him.
Shame.
Well, I have a comment on.
Shame.
So loud, so many, so long.
I wanted
Jesus
to make
Christ.
sure you got the point.
You needed like 3 shames.
You need the bell, though. You need the bell.
Oh, God.
I want to comment on this real quickly. It's like, yeah, it's cool that like Seth is getting people motivated to like get on the Patreon.
Yes.
And, you know, it's not about the money for us. I mean, it's really like, if you think about it, a buck a month is $12. It's really not going to do anything for our lives.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's more about the validation that we get from it.
Yes.
Saying that people are behind us, they're with us. And when we have to do the show every week and watch things for the show, and sometimes we're feeling like, you know, we're like, why are we doing this? But when we have people that are behind us, it really puts wind in our sails.
Yes,
so,
the validation it's important.
Yeah, so
and
those of you that are doing it, thank you.
The support means a lot.
No, I appreciate the support as well. I really like that Seth Morgan has kind of like almost taken ownership upon it.
I know, it's amazing.
That's really cool. And I also want to say that even though, you know, even $1 a month, although, you know, just being $12, it does actually help. I mean, this mic that I'm using is because of you guys.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, and this is to reiterate, so for those that have already heard me give a spiel about this, sorry, I'm doing it again, but it actually costs money to podcast, like monthly. Like we were losing money when we first started doing this.
Correct.
So by supporting the show this way, you actually help offset the cost of the podcast and allow us to, you know, watch more shows to review and get better equipment and get on various platforms. So it does help.
I mean, it's a great kind of listener-supported model. You guys are helping us cover the cost of the media files hosted where they are, our domain name, our website, all these monthly costs for how we record, the setup. And God, it means so much. I can't thank each and every one of you enough. But him shaming people, guess what happened? We're up 4 new patrons.
Wowie zowie!
This week. Thank you to Chris Marin, Andy Bolden, Joey Austin, and this is my favorite, Fiddlesticks motherfucking Winterbottom the Third.
That's his real name.
That he showed me his birth certificate. It's actually his name, but good on you, Fiddles, for stepping up. And
I'm more of a summer bottom.
Summer bottom. He's a power top. The greatest thing is Andy Bolden is not even in the fucking Facebook group. People, he just out of the generosity of his own heart and us constantly reminding you every show he's enjoying the show. Thank you, Andy, Chris, Joey, Fiddlesticks. You guys are great. That's 4+ patrons, and thanks to Seth Morgan's generosity, we're up $8 because he matched that for each one. That's fucking unbelievable.
For those of you that are on Patreon,
yes,
me and Chaz Hubbard recorded another episode of Jock Talk.
That's right. What else is on there, Anthony?
Check it out. There's a post show with me and Ruggs doing Godzilla trivia.
It's hilarious.
Last week.
You guys, if you want to know who's the biggest Godzilla
I feel
fan,
it was rigged, by the way.
It's not rigged. There was some technical glitches.
Yeah, because like my questions were so fucking vague.
We had a clear winner, and listener, I think you'll be surprised. So you need to sign up and listen to that.
I'll shout out some other stuff. If you're on the Patreon, as little as $1 a month, you get the shows early. You get some post shows. You get some pre shows. You get Jock Talks. Pretty frequently now. You'll get instant movie reactions, random other shit. You'll also get movie reviews that we do just for patrons. So, I mean, I'm biased, but I think $1 a month, it's worth it. We put a lot of content on there.
Oh yeah, there's definitely. Sometimes I just listen to the fucking the little clips that we have of us bullshitting. You know, because when we record the show, there's tons of like bonus stuff that we record that's not on the regular show. It's just us bullshitting and stuff. And sometimes you get like a little peek into our lives and some shit that we wouldn't say on the regular show was on the post show.
It is. If you want to learn a little bit more about us, that's kind of where we do it because we let our guard down. And there's some gold on there. I mean, you can listen to full reviews of The Greatest Showman and Scott Pilgrim. They're a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun to do.
And one more thing, it's like the Patreon people who are on Patreon paying for this, give us suggestions about the tiers. Give us suggestions of what you want. We want to hear, like if we can make it better, sweeten the pot, get more people on there. Like, let us know.
Absolutely. Definitely. Always welcome constructive criticism. Our most recent $10 tier person, John Campbell, wrote in because when you give us $10 a month, you get to pick a movie for us to review, or other words, force Anthony to watch a movie he may not watch. Sometimes that's the best part. John Campbell has picked his movie. He writes, after much deliberation and gathering some inspiration from today's episode of Jock and Nerd, you guys were speculating about the title of Avengers 4 being Annihilation. I felt the need to stick with that theme and pull an instant classic out of the hat. As my choice for a review, I would like you guys to review the nostalgia-inducing absolute shit show that is Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Enjoy, fellas.
With Baroque, with that guy with the fucking arms. What is that guy's name?
Goro? No.
Goro. I was going to say Baroque.
No, Goro's in the first one. It's
is this like the third movie?
Mintaro or something. No, this is the second movie. I could probably review that tomorrow.
Really?
It's so bad.
This is a great pick. I've never seen this movie.
Oh, you should watch it.
I haven't seen it.
It's from 97, I believe. 1997. I can't wait.
But they have what's his face in it? Brian Thompson, who's like the bad guy in every fucking film. He's what's his fucking? Look him up. Look up Brian Thompson. He's Shao Kahn in this film.
Okay. Is Scott Grimes in this? Scott Grimes is in everything.
What is Scott Grimes in? Like, what can we call him out that everyone will know?
We could probably get Scott Grimes on the show if we keep talking about him and promoting everything. He's in the Orville. He does a voice on a cartoon. We could get Scott Grimes on. What does he do?
Motaro is who you're talking about.
Motaro.
Pegasus-looking human horse.
But Jean-Claude
dude.
Van Damme's not in this one?
Hell no. Jean-Claude Van Damme ain't this one. What's his name? Robin Shaw is.
I don't know who that is. Oh, that was the other movie. He was thinking of doing another movie with Van Damme.
Talisa Soto's still looking pretty good.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and I love how he tied it into the discussion at the show.
I knew where it was going. I did. I had a feeling, but I wasn't going to call it out. And then once you were reading it, I was like,
Detective
yes.
John Kimball, very clever. I see what you did there, and I love it.
He was on ER.
Scott. Everybody was on ER. That doesn't count, though.
It might be
Party of Five. It
might be a very short review.
I've never seen it, so I'm going to enjoy watching it. We'll find it.
Let me give you one thing on Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
Seeing the original Mortal Kombat in theaters as a kid. When there's a scene where like Sub-Zero and Scorpion like walk out and they're playing like the music, and I'm literally at the theater as a kid going, Sub-Zero, Scorpion. I was fucking nerding out so hard during that movie.
Yeah.
And when they play the theme music, like oh my god, that movie. It's probably a piece of shit, just like Annihilation. Maybe Annihilation definitely is way more, but the nostalgia vibes on that one.
So how long did it take for you to realize that this is actually not a good movie?
Well, Annihilation, even as a kid, I was like, this is kind of strange. Because Annihilation, like they take a lot of the main characters from the first movie, and they're different actors and actresses, or either they're different actors or actresses, or they kill them right away. Like Johnny Cage died within the first like minute of this movie. And then he was like a big part of Mortal Kombat number 1.
It was just a thing in the 80s, though, that all the movies that were based on shit that you knew about were always garbage, except for Ninja Turtles. That was the only movie that looked like the comic book.
That's true.
That was the only movie that
90s,
was like, that was true to the comic.
Yeah, I remember even as a kid watching the Street Fighter movie, I was like, this is disappointing.
That's the Van Damme movie I was thinking of.
Oh, my God, how terrible.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is Guile. The flag waving American.
I went to that movie to see Blanca. I'm like, that was my favorite. And that was my favorite Street Fighter character was Blanca. And so I went and I saw Blanca and I was
so disappointing.
You remember how they was some little fucking skinny scientist and he's in it for like 2 seconds as Blanca. They don't even like get a full camera shot of Blanca.
It looks like worse than Lou Ferrigno makeup.
Oh, I know. It's
that's
so
like
bad.
They never get it right. That's like G.I. Joe 2. They drop the fucking
talking.
ball.
Someone's gonna make us review
on
this.
And they drop the ball on G.I. Joe and just like could have made an awesome thing, and it's just fucking trash.
Shit.
All right.
The second one's better than the first.
Really? Well, is the second one with Snake Eyes?
Yes.
Oh, and Storm Shadow, and they fight?
Snake Eyes is in the first one too.
But Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes fight in the second one?
Yes,
that's what I've always wanted to see.
They fight in the first one too, Imran.
Oh, I don't remember. I don't think
the
I ever watched it.
second one has The Rock.
Yeah, which makes it automatically
Listen,
better.
I had so many fights with my G.I. Joe figure, Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes, so many storylines. Like it was all about them. It's like I had a bunch of them.
So it's still a terrible movie.
It's still bad.
G.I. Joe for you is like as a kid
it's
is
like as meh as you can get.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe for me.
Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat were that for me as a kid.
Yeah, for me it was G.I. Joe, Transformers, and what's the third thing? Star Wars. Yes.
Yeah.
I was in college for fucking Mortal Kombat.
You want to know though? Like I gotta say that the Ninja Turtles movie.
Yes.
It gives me the feels.
The first one is still great.
The first one's really good.
I do. I love the first one.
I actually still enjoy the second one.
It's got Vanilla Ice in it. How could you not like that?
It's so campy, but it's also so fun.
Go Ninja.
I
go
love
Ninja.
any of the Splinter shit is gold in every one of those.
All right, look, fellas, let's move into the segment.
You took us on a nostalgia trip right there.
That was John Campbell. All thanks
John
to
Campbell.
patron supporter John Campbell.
I'm a detective.
It's not a tomb. I'm a cop, you idiot.
I forgot that was the name.
He didn't pick kindergarten cop. John Campbell, he could have.
Missed opportunity.
We're going to do news from the nation, which is a thing we did a couple weeks ago. I just scrolled through the Facebook group, but I also got emails. I got voicemails, and it's actually kind of a great segment when we haven't reviewed anything, and I don't know what the fuck we're going to talk about for half a show. You guys in the Jock and Nerd Nation, the stuff you post really helps out. Now, I mentioned Blake Braden's constructive criticism feedback post earlier. Number 3 on that list, he wrote, I think the news from the nation segment needs some sort of news music intro to help smooth that transition. Well, Blake, I agree. I think that's a great point. I made something. It's not good, but it's a thing. Here it is. It's time for news from the nation. It's time for news from the nation. The best part...
I think you used every drop that we have.
The best part about that is it's so overproduced. It's so unnecessarily.
Yeah, I like
it's like 20
sorry
seconds
I laughed
left.
over
it. It sounds like when Pee Wee Herman gets conky going.
I'm glad you laughed. Do you want to hear it again, clean?
Yes, please.
Okay. It's time for news from the nation. It's time for news from the nation. Jock and Nerd. I added that Jock and Nerd.
All it needs is a fart at the end.
It reminds me of like watching MTV in the early 2000s, and they'd like interrupt the programming for some like news.
Yeah, you just need
Michael Jackson just got indicted for child pornography.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, they always like did the satellite thing.
That's what's called in the industry a DJ drop. It's very overproduced and hooky.
Really a stinger.
It's a stinger.
Like
it was a lot of fun to make. So look, Blake Braden, I put one of your things in already. Thanks for the feedback.
That's all you're gonna get.
That's all you get. No, we're gonna look at the other stuff.
We're not doing live shows.
We're gonna look at the other stuff and discuss. I want more people to comment, and we'll look at all of it once everyone has kind of chimed in. It's very helpful. Let's start with Bonner Demling. The lovely Bonner Demling posted to our Facebook group these character posters released for Aquaman. The actual article from Gizmodo says Aquaman can't actually be this fun, can it? 7 new posters. And these posters are very colorful.
Are fun.
They are fun. They look like comic book poses. Is this from Warner Brothers? What the shit is going on? Thoughts on these posters, fellas?
I have to look at them.
Well, he's looking at them then. I mean, what does fun mean? Because they're colorful?
I mean, they have color. Compare this to like the Batman posters and Justice League posters.
It's a sad thing that you have to comment on.
Right? This is because we got.
Well, they got color in them.
Her hair is super red. Mira looks great. Black Manta looks fucking sick in this photo.
Good. I like them.
And you get a good look at Dolph Lundgren as King Nereus and Willem Dafoe as Volko.
I forgot that Dolph Lundgren was in this movie.
Yes, and Patrick Wilson's Ocean Master, King Orm.
Dolph Lundgren's, he is in King Nereus.
Who's King Nereus? Fucking King Nereus. Oh, so Volko was the one who kind of would help Arthur Curry, but his main interest was what was best for Atlantis. So he turned on him if it wasn't in the best interest for Atlantis. Nereus is the king of a neighboring underwater society that may or may not, want also the throne of Atlantis or want to take over. So the weird thing about these posters is there's a lot of bad guys. There's like 4 bad guys, technically 3.5 if you count Volko as like half and half.
Volko, yeah, it's nefarious.
And like your main guy, your main antagonist, of course, you got Arthur Curry and Mira, and then his mom, Nicole Kidman, gets a poster. Queen Atlanta. You see her fighting a little bit in the trailer, so I'm wondering how much action she gets. And then all the bad guys. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to this movie, December 21st. Just Black Manta looks sick.
Aquaman's mom gets action at least once.
Yeah, we know that for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Louis Paz also commented on the Facebook group. Disclaimer, I'm not a DC fan. That said, these stills look amazing. They look like comic book poses straight from a panel, especially King Orm. I don't know why some people on the internets are saying they look wacky or ridiculous.
I mean, I
think they look fine.
Yeah, I think they look fine. I think they look comic booky. which is good.
Which is good.
Which is aesthetic.
Yeah, which is good for where they need to go right now.
I'm not blown away in any kind of fashion, but like whatever, it's fine.
Aquaman and the Aquaman suit's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
it doesn't look bad.
It doesn't, and it's got the the yellow and green. He's got the scales. I still think you were right, Anthony, where Momoa has more presence in a still photo than he may have, actually acting.
Yeah, we'll see.
And reacting.
We'll see how he looks on screen
and whether he'll have any soul or charm to him.
He's on a TV series that he leads. I mean,
yeah, but nobody is that show any good? I don't know.
It's been renewed for 3 seasons.
What show?
It's called what's it ccalled?
Frontier or something.
Frontier, yes.
I've never even
and he
heard
plays
of that
like a woodsman.
I don't think that's the name of the
show.
I'm just guessing.
It is called Frontier.
I thought he had the most charisma on Game of Thrones because he was speaking in a different language, in a made-up language.
That helped.
He barely talked and spoke in a different language.
The show is called Frontier, Ruggs.
Okay, I was guessing.
Absolutely right.
Frontier.
He's also in this movie, which sounds like a made-up word. It's called Braven. I'm Braven. I'm Braven. Yeah. It's like someone who's bravish. I'm Braven. But I guess the character's name is Joe Braven, and so the movie's called Braven. It came out this year, or it's coming out in 2018. I don't know. Nobody's seen that fucking movie.
They all look just like Frontier.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's none of his movies really like stick out as like,
he doesn't
that's a
change
good
his look for anything.
He just plays.
He's always got the long beard.
He just plays himself. He plays guys named like Wolf or Connor or Keegan. Like that's Momoa. That's all his characters. Blaven. Also, early screening of Aquaman on the West Coast. There's a dude who elaborates that Aquaman is better than Wonder Woman, with Atlantis being much more fleshed out world than Themyscira. And he says Yahya Abdul-Mateen as Black Manta and Patrick Wilson are some of the best comic book villains ever. Far better
Who
than
says this
guy who says, I cannot confirm or deny that I've seen this movie. So it's a Reddit user going by the name Max Bourne. Max Power.
All right.
So this is what Screen Rant reports on, because they
pretty credible stuff.
They don't have real news. All of this to say, listener, to prepare for Aquaman coming out December 21st, if you have not heard our special Geeky Science episode, The Science of Aquaman, with our official podcast science guy, Dr. Adam Morris, PhD, go back, listen to episode 215. I'll put a link in the show notes. It's a great, geeky, fun episode where we try to break down like where Atlantis would be. What would an Aquaman actually look like? He damn sure wouldn't look like Jason Momoa. That's for fuck sure.
Yeah, and he knows a lot about aquatic shit, like whales eating shark testicles.
Yes, he commented on the group about whales eating, and they eat the shark testicles because it's organ meats are the most. Who
wouldn't?
Yeah, it's the most nutrient dense meat. It makes sense.
Yeah,
these killer whales are fucking smart.
Let me get those nuts, shark nuts, buddy.
The whale's like, you seen these? He's like, what? These nuts, and takes a big bite.
Yeah,
chomp down.
Shark gonads.
Glenn Smith just posted this today. It's a graphic about the rumored runtime of Avengers 4. Basically, Joe Russo, one of the directors, did an Instagram live video, and he said, we're currently sitting on a 3-hour cut of this movie. Woo. So I love that.
They got to get down to 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Well, he said he thought Avengers 4 would clock in as longer than Infinity War's 149-minute runtime. So can they?
Yeah,
can you
I'll
put
think they'll
out?
Cut it a little bit.
You can't.
Like
it's the optics of just putting out a 3-hour movie. Does that turn people away? I would sit through an 8-hour fucking Avengers 4 movie myself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the bag, so it doesn't matter for me. But
what's
I don't
the
know.
last 3-hour movie that you?
I can't remember any 3-hour movie I sat through.
You watched the Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition?
Oh,
Wasn't
that
3
was
hours?
almost 3 hours.
No, I'm talking at the theater.
Oh,
that's a long time to sit in a fucking movie theater too.
That's a long time for me to hold my piss.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, you have to pee. You definitely have.
That's why you should use the app Run Pee. It tells you when to pee and it fills you in.
Okay, so The Godfather Part 2.
That was long.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Lord of the Rings is a good example.
Titanic, I think, was 3. No,
is Avatar pretty long?
Oh, Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar was. Yeah, that's definitely over 3
The
hours.
key for me is if I don't drink any Coke or beer. Before the movie, I'm good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Titanic.
Titanic
was
water,
very long.
And just got to starve no water.
King Kong.
Oh, King Kong was really Peter Jackson. King Kong was fucking long.
Avatar was 2 hours 42.
Oh.
King Kong was 3:20.
What? Holy
that
shit.
movie could have lost an hour.
That movie did go
I don't
on
remember
forever.
that.
Peter Jackson put 20 acts in that movie.
I just kept going. One damn thing after another.
And the original Spartacus.
King Kong. Holy shit, I forgot that movie was so long. I loved that movie, but it was so goddamn
We make
long.
it like a 2 hour, 45-minute movie, maybe 250. I don't know what they're planning.
2 hours and 45 minutes seems to be a good...
That's a nice time.
If it's if this is the cap too.
Because Infinity War was long, but it went by really quickly. Like you were never like waiting for things to happen. I thought it was paced well, and it never dragged. Just
Infinity War was 2 hours 40.
So,
but that also includes the credits.
It does because Venom's runtime includes like 15 minutes of credits.
Yeah.
So
that's a lot of fucking time.
It is for fucking credits. So maybe we're looking at maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes extra. That'd be great. Also, remember last week we talked about those guys saying the trailer will be out in November. Russo played coy. He said, you may or may not see it before the calendar turns to 2019. I still think they're putting something out before the year's over. A teaser, something. Another interesting article I saw, this month is the first time since Spider-Man Homecoming came out that Marvel has not released original content. Every month since 16 months in a row, they've released something either on TV or on Netflix or in the movies. Now, this month, nothing for the first time.
That's good.
It's good.
They need to stop and just cool it a little
Because
bit.
they did Iron Fist Daredevil Season 3 real quick, back to back. That was crazy. But we need a little break, man. You can't
let people breathe.
Yeah, let people breathe. Let Aquaman take a little buzz for a while, and then fucking hit him again. Captain Marvel, Infinity War, and rule the world again. Be awesome.
We will see.
We will see. Daniel Nosker shared a link about the announcement of the second season of that Wolverine podcast from Marvel. Remember Wolverine The Long Night on Stitcher Premium? Well, they're making a sequel. That's coming out early next year. In that first season, it was all about people looking for Wolverine, and there were some cults. This one will be Wolverine trying to help mutants looking for them who have disappeared in the bayou. And since it's a Cajun setting, we're getting Jason Winterguard character, who's Mastermind, and Remy LeBeau, a.k.a. Gambit.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew. Gambit will be in the second season. It's called Wolverine The Lost Trail. Logan, still played by Richard Armitage. You could check out the whole first season on Stitcher now. It's very good. Amazing sound design. And the way they recorded it was very unique. They kind of like recorded it in a room while people were performing with this crazy like 3D microphone. So people weren't in a booth. They were actually acting out these scenes, and this microphone was able to pick up all the little sounds and the audio, and it really works. And in the headphones, it's fucking sick. The sound mix is sick. So that's from Daniel Nosker. Okay, we got a couple of things from Fiddlesticks Winterbottom III. Here's a great question, guys. Fiddlesticks wants to know if you could sit down and have a beer with an MCU character, who would you pick? Ruggs?
I don't know.
Anthony?
Wait,
it would definitely be a girl that.
Oh, it would?
Sit down and have a beer with an MCU
Any
character?
MCU character.
Oh, yeah.
I got
That's
a couple
good
people
idea.
come to mind.
I immediately thought dude just to hang out. Oh, man.
But yeah, I want to be with a world-class babe who's kind of...
Man, that's good. The first thing I thought of was Thor.
I would go
because of that
Black Cat, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, MCU.
No, MCU, Ruggs. We're sticking to the MCU.
Yeah, the Black Cat.
No, the movie version of the Marvel Universe.
Oh, that's I didn't pick that up either.
MCU. I would say
okay,
Thor because of that one scene at the end of Doctor Strange where he comes and has got that never-ending beer. Thor, and the Thor we've seen in Infinity War Ragnarok, he'd be a fun guy to have a drink with.
Yeah.
That's an easy one, though.
Okay.
What else?
I would say Valkyrie because she drinks.
Valkyrie was a great drunk in that movie. Yeah, that would be fun.
Man, this is a tough question.
It's hard. I had a couple of picks.
She could probably get fucked up, Valkyrie.
Yeah, she could drink a lot and get fucked up. I would say anyone from Guardians of the Galaxy team. They're all fun. I think they'd all be fun to have a beer with. Even Baby Groot. I don't know if he's of age.
I would have a beer with Drax.
Yeah, Drax is a good one. Drax would be, and you find
he would just say, I would just say shit to him, and he would
you take it seriously.
He'd like just call me ugly to my face and just be like, just weirdly, really rude.
Yes, you are a horrible mess, and you wear it well. He'd just be like straightforward.
Yes. So now let me tell you about when I was born. See, my father inserted his penis into my mother. It happened on the 7th solstice.
Man, that would be great.
What about you, Imran?
I said anyone. Peter Quill. I think I would love to have a beer with Peter Quill.
All right.
But anyone on Guardians and Thor, and there was one more I thought of. I can't remember. Who would be fun?
Who else is hot to drink?
Well, Hela. What about Hela? I thought Hela looked great in Thor Ragnarok.
Nah, she seems like a biatch.
Well, definitely make you pay for the beer.
She's definitely not.
What about Jeff Goldblum as the Grandmaster? He could be fun.
Maybe him.
He'd be fun. Killmonger would be fun to have a beer with, and he would just fucking turn you. No. What about Dormammu?
Killmonger would be so mad.
He would be mad
if you were not black. He'd
like
be
Tony
so
Stark,
mad.
maybe.
He'd just be yelling at you the whole time.
He'd be like, "You're the reason for all my problems."
Yes.
Like Tony Stark from Iron Man 1.
Oh yeah.
Before he becomes Iron Man, is the greatest guy ever.
Oh, Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, I think also would be fun.
Yeah, maybe I would hang out with the Wasp.
The Wasp would be fun.
She could punch me in the face.
Good question. All right, Wes Cranford wrote us an email because we just mentioned on our Patreon there's a Scott Pilgrim review. Why? Because Wes picked Scott Pilgrim at his You Pick It tier. And he writes, "Hi guys, thanks for reviewing Scott Pilgrim. Why did I pick the movie? It's unique for one. I love the quirky Canadian humor and the gags, sort of like Kids in the Hall. It's just fun over substance. And yes, I like the style of it. Never read the comic though. Also, Ruggs is right. I am like you, Imran. I like everything except Iron Fist. Probably why I like your show too." Well said. Yes, I enjoyed the review, especially since it was so divided. I agree with Ruggs too. I see the flaws, but I love it. I've rewatched many times. I like Starship Troopers too. A great cheesy sci-fi movie pick. Looking forward to that review. Again, thanks, Wesley. Thanks, you, Wes. And that's a little preview. I think we will be doing Starship Poopers for the Patreon.
Oh, really? Is that next?
Yes.
Pretty soon.
The Troopers.
It's on Amazon,
yes,
I believe.
which is great. So easy access.
So if you guys want to watch along with us, go to your Amazon Prime, watch Starship Troopers, and if you start to lose interest, hold on, there's boobs.
There will be boobs.
Yeah. Oh, Denise Richards shows her boobs? Oh, great.
Wait, is it Denise Richards or the other girl?
No,
it's the
I
other
think
girl.
It's the other
yeah.
girl.
Oh,
Denise, that's the what's that movie? The Wild Things. That's the one.
She's great.
That's the one she shows her boobs.
She actually doesn't really look hot in this.
Really? Because
No?
she's like a soldier? I forget.
Yeah.
It's been a while, so I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
At the end of the last podcast, we talked about who is cool and kind of the double standard, the ageism in Hollywood. Women age out and men age and they get, more sophisticated. Case in point, Fiddlesticks Winterbottom shared this link. He says on the last podcast, Anthony made a remark about older men no longer being considered sexy. Well, good sir. People magazine disagrees. Congratulations to Heimdall. Idris Elba named 2018's sexiest man alive. Good for him. He should have been picked.
Yeah, I think I was wrong. I was wrong about that.
Listen,
I don't even know. I don't even remember what I said.
We just talk out of our ass anyways.
Men, as they age, don't get.
They hold on to their looks a little bit.
Well,
better.
they don't get judged as critically as women do.
Correct.
Yes.
I think that's what I was trying to say last week.
Unless you really let yourself go.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's like, look, I said this last time. I said there's two things that really will fuck up your whole thing. It's like losing your hair and being fat.
Yeah.
You could avoid those two things, you're good to go.
And I mean, the hair, you could do something about that. And the fat, you could do something.
Or you just shave your head.
Yes.
How long are you going to hold on to your hair, Imran?
I mean,
you're
I'm close to the Costanza. If
you have the Costanza
if I get a
thing going on.
Costanza, I may have to shave it.
Once my hairline goes past my
God
ears.
damn it, God! How could you do this to him? Like, can't you just let him have something?
It's not enough that you had to change my entire skin
If you look at
color.
the back of Imran's head, I sometimes think he's wearing a yarmulke.
It's a skin yarmulke. Yes. Yeah. So I can blend in with the Jewish people if I have to.
My thing is, if my hairline gets past my ears, and I can't cover it, I'm shaving.
Like going back that way.
Yeah, I'm shaving my head. I'm not gonna hold on. Yeah, the top of my ears, the top, like on the top of my head.
No, puppet hair never goes away.
Well, you could just glue in more felt. That's the beauty of the puppet hair. You just fucking. It's gonna go. I'm gonna have to shave my hair. I can't rock that shit on the side and the back. I can't do that. Or maybe I get a toupee or a wig, but then it'll be obvious. Or just spray black paint on the top of my head. No one will notice. But that bald spot makes me really easy to find in crowds. People have told me that. They're like, I just hey, it's that white glowing spot. Easy to find.
You think it's the bald spot that makes you easy to find?
That may not be the only thing.
You're just turned 30, right?
Anthony?
So you don't really know about the pain of being old yet.
No, not yet.
That's one of the things that like every guy is like just like dreading is like when they have to deal with that whole hairline thing.
Why is there hair coming out of my ears? What the fuck is this?
My hairline has gone back a little bit.
Really?
I've noticed it.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. Actually, more than I'd like to.
Well,
admit.
some people get it before 30. That's
that's
20.
That's a horrible curse.
Yeah,
I feel so bad for those people.
But I was getting the wrong haircut that was making it look worse than it was.
Lex Luthor wouldn't have been so evil if he didn't lose all his hair.
Here's the 30-year-old thing that's already hit me is
it your prostate?
CrossFit. No, at CrossFit. I was lifting over my head.
Yeah.
And I fucking tweaked my back, and it's still been like for 2 weeks now. My back's been.
Welcome to the world.
I was like, I've never hurt my back before.
You're supposed to strengthen those muscles in CrossFit so you don't hurt.
I know. Well,
30 is when people start getting that shit.
Well, I had it over my head, and I just like hesitated for a little bit, and the weight jostled around over my head and tweaked my back.
You're gonna have to get nose hair clippers. You're getting older.
I went and got a massage the other day.
Oh, how was that? I've always wanted to do that.
I did a deep tissue. I don't know. I feel my neck's still sore.
Was it really like? Did it hurt? Like did they go?
I was like, let's do the deep tissue.
Yeah.
Like,
give it to me.
They're like,
are you sure?
They're like, you're gonna be sore tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm like, this isn't a relaxing massage.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, my back hurts, so we need some.
Yeah.
And she fucking was putting her elbows in me and shit.
Damn. They like shove your hand.
I'll talk to Anthony after the show.
They'll shove your hand under your muscle. You know, like
I mean, she didn't go like hardcore, but in terms of the stretching, but fucking my neck. Oh my god, it still fucking feels weird.
Listen, take care of yourself. Don't lift heavy. Don't hurt yourself.
I'm gonna go back tomorrow and lift heavy.
Okay, I got more shit from the nation. Chris Williams on the topic of who is cool. I nominate David Beckham. That guy is cool without trying.
He is cool.
Cool. Yes.
Yeah, he's cool.
That's a good one. Fiddlesticks Winterbottom also says there is nothing cooler than being yourself, and there is no one cooler than Miles Davis. Again, I agree with that.
Miles Davis is before my time.
He is, but that's a fucking cool cat, man.
Seems cool.
I read his biography, and he's a fucking cool cat. It's a great biography. He's seen some shit.
Definitely a cool dude.
These next comments kind of flow into like a recommendation segment. People just posting on our Facebook group, like David Malofsky Lalo. He posted recently, has anyone else watched Killing Eve? It's batshit crazy in the best way possible.
I have not.
This is a BBC America drama starring Sandra Oh.
Get the fuck out of here. You think I'm watching that shit?
He said it's batshit crazy. It's about a security operative who hunts for an assassin based on novellas by Luke Jennings. I don't know.
I don't watch anything.
No? How about this one? Lisa Morrison says, has anyone here watched Bodyguard on Netflix? No, not the fucking Whitney Houston movie.
Oh, that's exactly what I thought.
No, not that one. Not the Kevin Costner, Whitney Houston. She says, I binged the entire first season today. It's only 6 episodes and thought it was great. Lisa Morrison, I hope you're healing. I hope you're getting better. We're thinking of you. Bodyguard is another BBC America show about a royalty and specialist protection branch of London's Metropolitan Police Service.
It looked like a cool trailer, but I saw the trailer.
English. 6 episodes. So look here. There's some recommendations from the nation.
Maybe
That's
6 episodes.
I'm throwing in a recommendation because I have been hooked on fucking Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan on Amazon.
Everybody who's seen this has told me it was awesome. I know I have to watch it.
It's great. I just
got to maybe I'll watch a little bit of it tomorrow.
At first, I wasn't like, I didn't know if I could buy John Krasinski as not the Office guy. But it does work. You kind of forget that he's the Office guy. And if you like 24, if you like Homeland, this fucking show is great. I got 2 episodes left, and it deals with the main antagonist is like an Osama bin Laden type character. Takes place modern time, but they show you everything he went through and how this guy became to be this character. These characters are so nuanced, flawed. The Islamic stuff that's in here is done accurately. It's done respectfully. Krasinski's great. It's really fucking good, dude. They even deal with like the guys who pilot the drone cameras and kill people from a distance. There's a whole side plot that deals with how this guy deals with it. I was really impressed. Really well done. I think there's only 8 episodes. I think I got 2 left on Amazon Prime.
I'm gonna watch this shit.
I didn't think the first half of the first episode was a little slow, but by the end of the first episode, you're fucking hooked, and you're like, let's go. It's really well done, well written. And then one thing I posted on the group, which I don't know how long this is gonna be on YouTube, but apparently The 1994 Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie that was never supposed to be released has been released.
Oh, shit.
On YouTube.
Oh, God.
Which means we have to do an emergency what the fuck happened with Delhauer. Absolutely. I kind of scrubbed through the video. I will put a link in the show notes. I will embed the video, listener. You come to our show notes page, jockandnerd.com/247. You can watch this movie. It's
How did you find out about this?
I don't know. It just popped up on all the sites saying they've released the Fantastic Four movie. And I know people have had like bootleg tapes. I remember at Comic-Con, you could buy like a VHS of a copy, and it was really degraded. That's what it seems like somebody put online, is a really low quality VHS 5th generation version. But holy shit, how am I not going to watch that? You guys have anything to recommend?
Oh, wow. You're putting me on the spot again?
Of course. That's what I do.
Oh, fuck you.
It's either that or we play Matt J. Miller voicemail.
Okay, let me think of something. I've not been watching anything.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, it doesn't have to be a TV show. It could be anything. Anything.
UFC 230 just happened this weekend.
Was this the Derek Lewis fight?
Yes, it was. My balls was hot.
My balls was hot?
My balls was hot.
What happened?
He lost.
Oh, no.
He got his ass
His
kicked.
balls were not
hot enough.
But
not hot enough.
If you haven't seen this guy fight, he fought this weekend, Israel Adesanya. He's the next big thing. He is
Maybe his balls were too hot.
Nigerian that lives in New Zealand, but he's in his prime kickboxer that has transitioned to MMA and he's undefeated, has 4 wins in the UFC, each looking better and better. So
damn,
check
nice.
him out.
What was Lewis was just too big, too slow? What happened?
He's just Daniel Cormier is just a better fighter.
Oh, all right.
It was just he's good, but he's just not a good matchup for Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier just wrestled him and took him down and choked him.
And that was it.
That was it.
How long did it last?
2 rounds.
Oh shit. Yeah, not much about anything there, huh?
No.
Ruggs, what do you got? You got anything to recommend?
No. I've been watching Titans.
Oh yeah. 4 episodes.
Fuck.
We got the Doom Patrol episode, which it was cool to see Doom Patrol, but like nothing really happened in the episode except
it was the most boring episode.
They just set up Doom Patrol.
How is Titans the most boring show I've ever watched?
Look, this week, Jason Todd episode.
All right, but I'm just saying, like, at least Gotham shit happens.
Yeah, the show could definitely be a lot better. It's not a complete dumpster fire.
How could you be worse than Gotham?
I don't think it's I don't know. Well, but Gotham is the other extreme. So much batshit crazy stuff happens. You're like, I know, can't even follow this.
What is this? Like, it seems like I don't know what it is.
They're doing like the slow burn, like they do on Netflix with this shit.
No, but it's not like I don't know.
I'm looking forward to seeing
like
Jason
Netflix.
Todd.
Okay, this is the difference. Netflix has a very strong narrative. All right, the narrative is complex. It has all of these things that it's trying to push. Titans is just a waste of fucking time. It's like watching paint dry. I can't discern a narrative. Every week they're introducing new characters.
Yeah, there's a lot of setup. No, you're right. 4 episodes in, we still don't know who the big bad guy is. It's still not really, we don't know what's going on, what the deal is. It's not really about anything. It's just like showing these character pieces.
It's just like we know that Raven is
she's
good or bad.
Well, you don't know.
You don't know shit.
No, we honestly don't know shit. Hey, there's still 6 episodes left. All right, I don't know. All right, anyways, we've delayed this long enough. Matt J. Miller checking in.
What's up, geeks and geekettes? Matthew James back again, the Speak Pipe King.
Oh, also, notice there's background music this week.
Got a couple tidbits of news for you, so let's get right into it. Apparently, there's a Breaking Bad movie in the works. All the tweakers out there are probably rejoicing. We will be getting our meth fix on the big screen sometime soon, but there's no timetable set for it quite yet. George A. Romero's cult classic Night of the Living Dead is also getting a sequel. Hopefully they don't make it too crazy with all the special effects and everything. I think that first one worked so well because it was very grounded and felt real, even though it wasn't black and white. For this next news announcement, can I get a drum roll, please, Imran?
Oh, making me do work, you motherfucker.
Thank you so much. Rick Grimes, the star of The Walking Dead, will be getting his own movie and possibly TV show. He will not be turning into a flesh-eating zombie anytime soon. I'm sure you guys are super excited to hear about that. We got also the 9th, this Friday, The Girl Trapped in the Spider's Web and Overlord, both coming out. I'm super hyped on both these movies. I cannot wait to see them. You'll be getting my full Matthew James approved reviews. Do not worry, they'll be coming in soon.
Oh, we will.
I'm excited. Cannot wait. Last but not least, My Central Cities features are not doing too well in the National Felty League, but I'm not even sweating it very much. I'm making big boy moves in my other league, so that's okay with me. All right, guys. Show sucks as always. I hate listening to the show. Keep it up. Later.
Well, we hate listening to these, so
was the Godfather playing in the background?
That was like serial killer music.
It really was. It was a little creepy.
It was like Hannibal Lecter was playing music.
Look, so Imran, this is what you got to do.
Yeah.
If he's talking about stuff that we already talked about, we should just not have it because we feel like we're beating a dead horse. We're beating whores.
We're beating whores, which is never a good thing because then, you don't get the repeat business. But the Breaking Bad movie, I thought this was fucking interesting because...
You could have just played that part. Everything else we talked about.
All right. Well, noted, Ruggs. You want to do some editing? Help me out here?
Well, you played the drum roll, so it's like you don't tell me that you're opposed to doing shit.
Motherfucker made me do work.
Yeah.
I'll do anything anybody tells me. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
Just like,
it's just like college.
Look, it's not Matt's fault. He doesn't know what we're going to talk about.
Right.
So he doesn't know.
He's giving us his thoughts on whatever happened.
Well, he's just announcing.
But Ruggs, what do you think about this Breaking Bad movie? I know we are a big fan of Breaking Bad. I love Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul.
I feel like it's unnecessary, but...
So, spoilers if you haven't.
Spoiler alert.
Heisenberg, motherfucker, dies at the end of the show. And so I'm like, how are you making this movie? What is this about? Apparently, it will be a sequel, but it's going to follow Jesse Pinkman.
Not interesting.
Aaron Paul's character. And it's about a kidnapped. The logline is the movie would track the escape of a kidnapped man and his quest for freedom. Jesse Pinkman being said kidnapped man. Vince Gilligan is writing, directing. So it's from Vince Gilligan. You still won't see it? The man tells good stories.
I like Gilligan, and I like the skipper.
Okay.
That's for old.
Gilligan's Island.
Were you a Mary Ann girl or a, who's the other one?
Ginger.
I was always torn. Ginger was flashy. Mary Ann was wholesome. Girl next door vibe.
I would probably do Mary Ann.
But Ginger was hot. She had red hair. She always wore sparkly dresses. I don't know where she got these dresses.
I got to do a search now.
Listener, let us know. Mary Ann or Ginger? Which one? Or is it Mrs. Howell? Which is fine. If you're going to go Mrs. Howell, we will not hold it against you. While Rex is looking that up, Anthony, do we have a Felty League update?
Get some side-by-side action.
Let me get that going.
All right,
press the button.
Here's the National Felty League update.
Yay. I am pulling it up as we speak. And the standings are in the Marvel division, OJ's Parole Board, Chaz Hubbard leading the way at 7-2. On the DC side, Chris Williams, Matthew Lawrence, and Joe from work, or formerly from work.
Nice.
All tied up 6-3. It is still anyone's game, and I am currently the worst in the league at 1-8.
Thanks for barely trying.
I'm not trying.
You will get a participation sticker, Anthony.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, that's all. That's what
I will use it to cover the head of my penis the next time I'm insert it in someone's asshole.
And that is a great segue on how you, listener, can help us grow the show. That's one idea. Put a sticker on your penis. I have another idea.
That's what everybody does.
That's the easy one. That's the old go-to. The old standby.
That's old school, yeah.
Sticker the penis. Oh, yeah, it's sponsored. Yeah, look at the logo on the penis. The other thing you can do is buy a T-shirt and wear it, and you're advertising for us. And this week is a really good time to buy a T-shirt at our TeePublic site. Visit jockandnerd.com/shop. There is a sale from November 12th to November 18th. $14 tees. Everything's on sale, 30% off. The other way you can help us grow is simply by telling a friend. Word of mouth always helps. Like, when you read a good book, what do? You give the book to your friend. You're like, you have to fucking read this. Check this book out. That's all you got to do. Tell a friend, share the show on social medias. Help us spread the empire of stupidity. That's it for the show, fellas. Any final comments? Ruggs, where can the listener find you?
You can find me on Twitter at ReallyRugboy. And I think I have to switch it to Ginger.
Oh, really, Rug Ginger? Are you going to change your Twitter to add really Rug Ginger?
No, I'm saying that if it's going to be Mary Ann or Ginger.
You pick Ginger.
I'm going to switch it to Ginger.
Anthony, Mary Ann or Ginger? What's your answer?
What?
Mary Ann or Ginger?
I don't know what that means.
Who would you do on Gilligan's Island, Mary Ann or Ginger?
Let me look her up. Mary Ann.
Yeah.
Mary Ann.
It's a tough sell there.
It's two.
One's
Gilligan's Island.
Clearly ginormously tall, but like
the other one's a cute farm girl.
The other one's
which one's
shorter.
Which?
Ginger is the flashier movie actress type.
The redhead.
The redhead. Marianne is the
I'm
friendly
not a big
girl
fan
next door.
of the mole on the face.
Yeah, she did have a big mole on her
So
face.
I'm gonna go with the shorter woman.
Marianne. Anthony's a Marianne guy. I like that.
If I mean,
I inspected the bathing suit thing. That's what made me change.
I got two things on this.
Yeah.
Yes, I would have sex with both of them.
Okay.
I do not find either all that attractive, though.
But okay.
Well, you got to make a choice. Anthony.
No, I'm saying I made my choice.
Yes.
Ginger is my choice, but I'm also
you said Marianne, not Ginger.
No, Marianne.
The shorter girl.
Yeah, Marianne.
Marianne. But I don't find either all that attractive.
I would do Mrs. Howell in a second. I love the pearls.
I would do Gilligan.
The Gilligan is adorable. Bob Denver.
These girls, they were hotter girls back then. The girl
were
from
cute.
fucking Planet of the Apes. She was hot.
Oh, who was that?
Planet of the Apes.
Also,
girl.
look up pictures of Julie Newmar from when she was in her 20s, who played Catwoman on the Batman series. She
Nova,
is
the girl that played Nova. What was her
played
fucking
Nova?
name? I think so. Nova.
It was?
No, it was some girl. Linda Harrison.
Oh, Linda Harrison.
Oh, Raquel Welch was hot too. Yeah.
Wasn't she? Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. Julie Newmar, man. I saw a picture of Julie Newmar. I was like, holy shit, she's fucking gorgeous. Anyways, gang, thanks for listening to the Jock and Nerd podcast. My name is Imran.
My name's Anthony.
He's the Jock.
He's the nerd.
We'll peep you next week.
Oh, yeah, Julie Newmar. There you go.
Julie Newmar, just classic beauty from like the 60s.
Raquel Welch, I remember her from Shawshank Redemption. She's the last poster he gets.
Oh, that's right. Yes, it covers the whole.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Shame.
Play the news thing.
Shame.
It's time for news from the nation.
It's time for news from the nation. Jock and Nerd. That was every sound clip I've ever downloaded.